Unfortunately, not all JWT libraries implement JWE specification. For example, on the previous sample code, we use out0 for JWS token, which is easy to use in my opinion. But this library does not support JWE. In this sample code, we will use a more complete library, Nimbus. Add Nimbus library to build.gradle. Copy JWT constant.java into JWE constant.java. We only use this for consistent naming. And copy JWT data into JWE data. In this sample code, we will ignore logout function using Redis. Create JWE service.java on package service. Annotate as service. We will make this simple, only validating expired time and a confidential data. First, we need confidential data string. And 32 bytes encryption string, since later we will use 256 bits encryption. Let's implement the store method. We will set expiration time in 15 minutes. For the claims, we will use claim set with confidential data as private claim and several other claims. Now for the header, we need to build JWT header object with certain algorithm and 256-bit encryption. Create the JWT. Encrypt it using secret key. And return the token. Now, the read method. We will wrap on try catch. In case any exception thrown, return empty token. Inside the try catch block, first parse the token. Then decrypt it. Now we can get the payload. Since we put the payload as claims, we can get it also as claims. Now we will compare two things only for simplicity: whether the token has expired and whether the confidential data is valid. If they are valid, create a JWT data and return it. Otherwise, return empty token. For the API, copy JWT API into JWE API on package api.server.out.jwe. Adjust the URLs and other fields to JWE instead of JWT. For the filters, copy JWT out filter and JWT filter and rename them. On JWE filter, rename isValidJWT into isValidJWE for naming consistency. Also, use JWE service. For the filter config, copy-paste JWT filter config into JWE filter config and enable it. Also, adjust the endpoints to /JWE. Rename the bin methods. Use JWE service and use JWE filters. Let's open Postman collection on folder JWE. First, let's log in. We will see that the token contains 5 segments, which indicates this is a JWE token. The good news is we cannot just decrypt this token. When using JWT.io debugger, we cannot decrypt. Also, if we try to base64 decode the 4th segment, which is ciphertext, we will only get unreadable items. Copy the token, then try to access the time endpoint in JWE using this token. We will see the time since we use valid token. For next start, I will now disable the filter config.